Hello, it's me, Tom, your friendly neighborhood atheist, and I just dropped my daughter off at school. Church school. And not just church school, but Catholic church school. Mostly because her mother is Catholic and that's what she wanted her to do. But I agreed to it, and I take part in it, because I want my daughter to be educated about Catholicism, and all religions really. Because what better way to avoid getting sucked in by religion than knowing what the tricks they use to suck you in? Now, she doesn't want to go, and I don't blame her, and I didn't want to go to church when I was a kid, and I had to go till I was like 13 or 14 or 50, I can't even remember. That's been wiped from my memory. But not the lessons I learned, not getting kicked out of Sunday school. That I still remember pretty well, and the church trying to keep me in, trying to keep me interested. And it didn't work, obviously. I never did believe what the church was telling me, and that's why I'm an atheist. And the reason I never believed is because I went to a bunch of different churches, and my family practiced a bunch of different versions of Christianity and Judaism. So I got so many different stories telling me that they were the real story and they had it right, that I took it one step further and said they're all bullshit. So anyways, I'm taking my daughter to Catholic school because I want her to be educated about religion. And I read her stories about other religions because I want her to be exposed. Not because I want her to be an atheist, though I do of course want her to be an atheist. But you cannot raise an atheist. You cannot teach someone to be an atheist. Religion has very specific beliefs, and you can teach those beliefs, like she's going to school for Catholicism. There is no atheist school. You cannot teach atheism. Atheism is not a belief. Atheism is definitely not a religion. Atheism does not have faith. There's no faith in atheism. Not believing that there is a God is the opposite of faith. Faith is believing something without a tangible, evidential reason for believing in it. Taking it on faith. Not believing in something is the opposite of that. Atheism is not believing in something on faith. I have no faith that there is no God, because I really don't know if there's a God or not, and I really don't care if there's a God or not, because all the stories that have been created by man are just that, stories. They are things that they imagine this God that they believe in would want from them, or of them, or for them. They've imagined these things. That's why there's so many different versions. And that's why there's so many different versions of religion. And Christianity itself. Christianity has split off so many hundreds and thousands of times. That in itself should be proof that what they believe is bullshit. They can't decide what they believe. And when one group of people decides that what the other group of people believes is not quite what they want to believe, they split off and create a different version of Christianity. In fact, pretty much every single church that is in the United States, and there are thousands of them, are different versions of Christianity. In fact, any two people in the church have a slightly different view on things, so they have different versions of Christianity. So really, there's like 1 billion versions of Christianity that are practiced, because every individual person has their own specific beliefs and what they think of God and what they think that God wants of them. They can never agree fully. That's why I think religion is bullshit. And that's why I want my daughter to understand what religion is and what religion actually means and what people use religion for. She's being taught things and told that they are true. All I have to do is expose her to the reality and show her that those things aren't necessarily true. I'm not going to say that they are false, but I'm going to let her see the evidence and decide for herself. I'm not going to raise her to be an atheist. I only expect that she will be an atheist because she will know and understand what religion is, and she will know and understand why people believe in God, and she will know that God is mythology, at least the gods that people believe in. There may be some cosmic being out in the universe beyond space and time, but that doesn't really affect us, nor should it. I mean, does there need to be a creator? No. Is there intelligent design? No. Was the universe finely tuned for us? No. These are all things that religion teaches in order to convince people that there is a God. But they're all bullshit. They're backed up by nothing other than opinion. And, well, those opinions are hundreds if not thousands of years old. And we've grown out of those opinions. At least we should have. We know things that were attributed to gods are not true. So, as humanity, we've attributed new things to God in order to keep believing that there is a God. We didn't need to. It isn't useful. It isn't beneficial. There is no upside to believing that there is a God, especially not a God that will send you to hell for not believing in it. Anyways, my daughter right now is in church school, Catholic church school, learning about religion. Not learning to believe in God. Hopefully she's learning reasons to not believe that there is a God. That's my hope, but I'm not teaching her not to believe in God. I'm teaching her to think for herself. Because, really, that's the only way to really teach atheism, is to teach people to think for themselves and not to accept things on faith. Anyways, I'm Tom, your friendly neighborhood atheist, and I'll catch you next time.